here, and welcome to episode 20 of Sly 2, Band of Thieves. Last time, we threw some bears, we robbed some trains, and we fought Neela with an RC helicopter. And now we're going to move on to episode 7, so let's go. Menace in the North, eh? Yeah, one thing I've always found odd about basically this episode is that in all the other episodes, you pretty much see just title screens that involve the intro cutscene. As you can see basically in just all these. Rajan holding the clockwork cards, Contessa basically with her keys, Neela with her tank and basically slash Contessa in her spider web, Dimitri looking like he's about to kill a guy with a paintbrush. But then you basically go down to episode 7, episode 6 and 7, where basically episode 6 they show you basically just the title screen from the at the end of the cutscene. And then for this one, not only are they showing Arpeggio as basically a main focus of this episode, even though he never appears in this episode, he doesn't even have any vocal lines in this one. Just before the next episode, where basically he is featured, he only gets some lines in episode 6. But then basically, you go on the episode and you get episode 6's intro cutscene, where basically just Jean Bison bursting out of that ice, pissed off they has to pay income tax. So anyways, let's go. Menace in the North.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bison and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bison's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bison could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Sly Cooper and the gang in the Menace from the North, eh? Anyways, one thing though is that I think Jean Bison would kind of differ in your opinion, Sly, of just, oh, we gotta save the environment. Because basically, yes, global warming is a bad thing, and environmental damage is horrible. However, you have to consider that basically if it wasn't for global warming, Jean Bison would still be in that ice. He'd still be frozen. So anyways, in this one, we got the reduction bomb, the guttural roar, and the thief reflexes. Basically, I'd have to say that this chapter has some pretty weak powers, all things considered, because basically, reduction bomb, pretty much the exact same as the reduction hit, except basically can get more enemies. Guttural roar, basically, this scares enemies away. Essentially, this is the technique that Murray was doing in the prison boss fight, where he would roar and then charge. And then basically you get Thief Reflexes, which basically is the slow power from Sly 1. However, basically, while this power could be handy in Sly 1 because basically you had less room for error in regards to enemy fights and the like, as well as basically as well as just a greater emphasis on dodging lasers and spotlights. However, in this game, you have a lot more control, so you don't really have to worry about slowing things down to get grip on the situation, but still, I feel like it's the most useful of the bunch in that regard. So anyways, let's just buy. Okay. Yeah, we'll buy this one. We'll also buy Reduction Bomb, just so we have that. And for this one.
Okay, so here's what we know. 1, Arpeggio's blimp is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bison. And 2, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blimp.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off Jean Bison. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos, I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cave. It can now separate into 2 smaller caves, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Okay, so technically this is the first so this is basically the first area in the game where you get the mission right away. So anyways, the main goal of this section is just to teach you how to use the new ice pick move, which basically you run up to an ice wall and you can grab onto it. However, we're not going to do that just yet. Instead, we're going to go around and we're going to just grab the bottles and fall into the water. Anyways, this chapter just, I would have to say that while I don't like it as much as, okay, yeah, I'll put this on here. Ow! I was about to say, well, I don't like this chapter as much as, okay, yeah, beware these outhouses because they can contain geese guards who can ambush you. But anyways, as I was saying, while I don't like this as much as He Who Tames the Iron Horse, this chapter still has some good points to it. I like the environment. Just a lot of areas to climb on, a lot of areas to explore. Though it does feel a little packed compared to None of a Bay. Plus the bottles can be a little irritating to find. But all in all, just a pretty good chapter. Yeah, really, just Jambasan's chapters, basically, are some of my favorites in the series. Okay, so... aha, there we go. Yeah, I find the lighting in this area to be weird, where it feels dark yet light at the same time. It's hard to describe, really. It's just the snow that messes with you. Okay, sawmill. I think there's a bottle on top of the sawmill. The sawmill that has saws on the roof. That's how you know Jambasan means business. He wants to use the roofs. He's going to use every part of the building. Even the deadly water wheel. No one can withstand the water wheel's might. No one. Okay, there we go. Another bottle. Frozen mammoth over there. You'd think that Jambasan would be trying to thaw that mammoth out, basically, possibly so that way he could fight it in the arena. I'm gonna fight that mammoth! I'm gonna show it that I'm the only one who can be frozen in this place! Okay, so anyways. What's happening to my Jambasan impression? Where basically it's getting higher pitched. Okay, but anyways. Lucky us, there's a bottle right down here. Grab you. Yeah, but one thing I find impressive is the fact that Jambasan was actually able to defeat Google Maps. He was able to beat Google Maps. It was a valiant effort, but Jambasan managed to beat Google Maps. Jambasan versus Google. Who could win? Okay, so anyways. Yeah, you can actually walk on this ice without having to worry because it's thicker than the ice that we encountered back in None of a Bay. Yeah, just remember those boats for later. We're going to be coming back to them. Okay, but anyways, I think there's a bottle in this corridor. Or maybe not. Okay, nothing over there. I know that there's... Yes, this is the area I was thinking about, where basically there was a bottle in a hook area. Yeah, the music here is pretty chill. A lot more chill than the None of a Bay music in episode 6. Basically, this is the kind of music where you could definitely feel like you could lounge around with. Okay, so anyways, these logs will hurt you if you aren't careful. So, well, be careful. Don't let the logs get you. What the? How'd you catch me? How did that guy see us? No, old Grizzleface! Help us, old... No! They killed old Grizzleface! They killed Grizzleface! He was old and blind and they killed him! old Grizzleface did nothing wrong. He just perished to the waters. Okay, anything for us? Yeah, I guess the guys at the lumber jar just don't get paid as much. John Bassan's getting frugal with these guys. John Bassan's having to be firm but fair with the guys if they lost the clockwork parts. Except that guy. Okay, so let's grab you. I'll take a sapphire. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. Yeah, I know that there's a... Yep, I knew that there was a bottle on a log area. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think there's another bottle that's near here. Yeah, this is one of those areas where I don't really have a clear idea of where the bottles are. It's not like in episode 6 where you could just easily locate them. This place actually does require you to search around a bit more. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, yes, that's how you get up there. I feel like I can barely talk today. You ever have one of those days where you just feel like the words are not coming out? Okay, let's steal your... Let's pick your pocket. Okay, and there's our second treasure. Yeah, we'll grab that bottle that's nearby, and then we'll take this treasure back to the safe house. Okay. I think that's gonna be a... No, it's not a duck outhouse. Okay. Head up here. How did we miss that? How did I miss that treasure the first time we passed by this building? Yeah, surprisingly enough, the ice climb mechanic is pretty lenient as far as hitboxes are concerned. Okay. Yeah, let's grab the next treasure. Yeah, basically, this area can be a little deadly due to all the water. But all in all, not too bad. Also, beware Grizzleface. Grizzleface will be roaming around. Yeah, they pretty much act like Grizzleface is just this feeble bear. And then meanwhile, basically, Grizzleface, he's just charging you the second he hears you. Okay, good to see. I noticed you had something. We'll pick your pocket and steal everything you own. Okay. Yeah, let's just get going around here. I think that there is a bottle down here. Yep, knew it. I can remember some things. Yeah, for a second there, I thought that was Grizzleface over there. I thought that was another bear. Yeah, I believe that there's another bottle around here. Yeah, another bottle. Another bottle. Okay, almost halfway there. Yeah, I always get nervous when I'm trying to find the bottles here because I'm like, oh great, am I just gonna be stuck? Am I just gonna be wandering around the wilderness, just aimlessly jumping about, just in the hopes that I'll eventually find a bottle? Yeah, really, it would be nice if they had a power that just let you see the locations of bottles, you know? Even if they made it something that was available only in this chapter, only in the final chapter, basically, where you buy it and just Sly can just look through his binocular camera, basically, or make it a vault power, you know? Make it the vault power for this area, you know? That way, basically, just everyone could just look through their binocular comms and just see, hey, here's the bottle, you know? Yeah, even if it was an end game sort of thing, basically, where you get an end game vault, but basically, it'd make things a whole lot easier, that's for sure. Yeah, but it kind of adds to the thrill of just hunting around the level. I mean, it's not like in Sly 3 where you really don't get much of an intimacy with the levels because there's nothing to really do other than the missions. You know, you just go in the level, you complete the mission, and then you're done. On to the next level. And because of that, Sly 3 really feels like it just zooms right by, you know? Yeah, though on the plus side though with Sly 3 is that it has a mission repeat mode. So you're free to just play any mission you want without having to go through the entire game again just to reach that point. I mean, take this game for instance. Just take this level for instance. Just you want to get back to Chapter 6 to do the missions? Chapter 7 to do the missions? Well, you're going to have to play through the entire game again. Same with Chapter 3, same with the final one. Okay, so anyways, I think that there is one near the lighthouse. Okay, yep, sure enough, I knew that there was one somewhere near the lighthouse. Yeah, don't hesitate to smash those outhouses. Better to smash them and know that, hey, there's nothing hiding in them than to basically get ambushed by a duck. They don't give the lighthouse guard anything. Just shortchange the lighthouse guard. This guy's guarding an important area of Jean Bison's operation, and yet he's getting nothing. Or maybe that's why he was put in that position. Because Jean Bison knew that this guy was responsible with his money. He wasn't just going to keep it in his pocket. Yeah, we'll just run past here. And no one will be none the wiser. Okay, there's another one right up there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, basically the geese variety, the duck variety of guards, they come in two forms, basically. You have the axe guys, and then you have just the shield guys. Or rather, the shovel guy. Okay, so let's just have here. And we'll pick your pocket. Don't mind if I do. Wait, is that an eagle? Okay, anything down here? Okay, we'll pick your pocket. Give us something good, buddy. Give us something good. Okay, we'll take it. Large gold bar. Okay, just 10 more bottles to go. And let's search around. Where is it? Yeah, we haven't really searched the ground level all that much. Yeah, we searched a little around this area, but just we didn't really go too much into depth. Aha, there we go. Sure enough. Okay, another one down, just 9 to go. I'm getting disoriented. Okay. Yeah, enough running around in a circle. Okay, let's just check back here. How is no one noticing the van? Does no one just go to the truck? Okay, let's go up here. Even the eagles are joining in on the fight. Okay. Another one down. Okay, we've already gone down there. Okay, let's just keep checking this area out. And we'll go over to the boats just to be sure. Always good to be on the safe side. Always good to be on the safe side. Okay, nothing over here. Okay, do you have anything? Nope. No, you do not. You have no purpose for us. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep around here. I think that there's one near a water wheel. Okay, that was a bad decision. Yeah, get thief reflexes there. Have some Uncle Mo sort of situation. Some slow Mobius. Uncle Slow! Yeah, just press F for Uncle Slow. Uncle Slow and his untimely death. Bring back Uncle Slow. Bring back Slow Mobius. Yeah, this big bucket is for you, Uncle Slow. Yeah, send them to Uncle Slow. Send them all to Uncle Slow. Get him, Grizzle. Get him, Grizzle Face. Okay, at least Grizzle Face can't jump. Get him, Grizzle Face. Yeah, look at that. Grizzle Face just guiding us over to bottles. What a stand-up chap that Grizzle Face is. Seriously, yeah, here the Cooper gang, they're recruiting random people they find on the internet, yet they're not going around and recruiting Grizzleface. Grizzleface wasn't good enough for the gang, apparently. He wasn't good enough for the gang in Slide 3. Okay. At this point, I think that we can basically go and start the mission. We're gonna be running around the level anyways. So, let's just get going. Go, Grizzleface, go! Okay, we'll keep our eyes peeled if... How did we miss this bottle that was just laying right in the middle of the wilderness? Hey, but I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, let's just head over to the mission. Okay, another sapphire. Okay, we'll steal your pocket. We'll pick your pocket. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty good initial sweep, all things considered. Okay, let's head on down here. Go! Yeah, here I'm the... Oh, I can take the risk. I can take the risk. Is there a bottle there? Look, don't be afraid to use your powers. That's why we have them. That's why we have them, so that way they can be used. You're not proving anything by just hoarding your gadget points.
It's good to see my Cade upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
Okay, let's go. All the while keeping our eyes on the local area. Grizzleface! we had Grizzle.
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
Okay. Yeah, I saw a shining bucket. You know what that means. Okay, come on. Take it. Okay, next one, we could go to John Bassan's house. That's a very clear landmark. Grizzleface is blind! They have established this on mission that Grizzleface is in fact blind. Yet he can perfectly see guards. He can perfectly maul guards to death. Yeah, just jump the bear. You heard jumping the shark? Well, Sly Cooper has jumping the bear. Yeah, beat that. Jumping the bear versus jumping the shark. Which is more badass? Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Curse you, obstruction. Okay. How is that obstructed? In what world is that an obstructed view? Please, enlighten me, game. How is that an obstructed view? Okay, regardless, let's just jump up here.
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while.
Okay, so anyways, we got that. Let's go over to John Bassan's house next. Okay, thankfully we can get an easy picture here.
John Bassan's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
The Den of Evil. Bentley doesn't even describe the Contessa's castle with that sort of wording. Yet John Bassan is apparently worse than the Contessa. John Bassan, basically, who's more or less a Captain Planet villain, is worse than the Contessa, who's actively committing crimes against humanity. Yeah, it goes to show you the Cooper Gang's priorities.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Okay, so anyways, I think that there is a bottle at the top of the lighthouse. So yeah, that would only leave us 2 bottles to go. Which I can basically scout out off camera and then basically grab them at the start of the next episode.
That door seems to be locked from the inside. Try to find another way in.
Yeah, there is a little gap on the other side of the building that we can use to get in. Though we're just gonna head over to the top of the lighthouse first. Yeah, just don't go jumping like mad here, otherwise you will get hit by an icicle. Okay, yeah, there's the last treasure. Okay, yeah, we'll grab that later. Well, looks like we're going in the drink. So yeah, spin, Sly, spin! Spin as if your life depended on it. Okay, I saw a venter. Yep, right here. Yeah, John Bassan, he doesn't lock his door. He uses a chair.
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside.
Yes, the mighty chair.
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy. That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up? Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bisson.
Yeah, we need 1,000,000 pictures for the heist
Oh,
slideshows.
Listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, Jean. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwork Talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games. Well, guys, Jean Bisson has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwork Talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bisson's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
Okay, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want with it. I'll see you next time. Bye.